Hey guys, what's up? It's Umbruhh here, and today I'm going to be talking about ways how you can prepare for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. So this is a guide where I recommend what things you should do before Stormblood comes out so you're all good and prepared. Now, note, this is in no particular order, so you can complete these steps on however you would like to. So, for number 1, you should try to get caught up in the story, so complete all of the main scenario quests so that you're ready to go and you understand the story when Stormblood comes out, because if there's anything Final Fantasy XIV is known for, is having an amazing story for an MMO. Now, I noticed when Heavensward came out, you had to complete all of the main scenario quests for A Realm Reborn, both for the base game and for the patch quests, so that was about 200 or 300 quests in order to, like, play Heavensward, and I can imagine that Stormblood will be the same, so you'll have to complete all Heavensward main scenario quests along with the Dragon Song and post-Dragon Song quests. So make sure you've done all of those so that once Stormblood comes out, you can complete the story missions and unlock the raids. So, next off, I would recommend that you upgrade your primary classes or level them up to level 60. Now, I noticed that I know it's not completely out yet, and when the game comes out, you'll probably need to be level 60, and to even do some of the main story quests, you need to be level 60 to do it. But let's say you don't really wanna play Samurai or Red Mage, and you just wanna play a subclass. Well, I recommend that you level that class up to level 60, just so in case, even if you've done all the main Heavensward class, it's better to have more than just one class at level 60, just so you get to try out all the new abilities and see what they've changed with the class you're playing with in Stormblood. So maybe they added new abilities, new traits, maybe they changed some things, so level it up to level 60 just so you can quickly level it up to level 70. So yeah, and another thing I would recommend, so number 3, run through Binding Coil, Alexander, and the 3 raids before, like Sycarus Towers, Crystal Towers, the Crystal Towers and the Maki 24-man raids, along with Binding Coil and Alexander, just so you get a sense of raiding in the game, because I know with Stormblood, you'll get a 24-man raid series called Return to Ivalice, and a 8-man raid series focusing primarily on the Omega weapon, which was seen in 3.5 Part 2's story. And I think Yoshida confirmed that Omega is gonna be the new raid boss in that raiding. So I would recommend going through all the Alexander Binding Coils, etc., just to see what the raid mechanics feel like in the game, and so you get a general sense on how to complete those raids when it comes out. Another thing I would recommend, so number 4, do your Wondrous Tales, because you get a lot of good goodies and rewards. Now, it's not the most important thing on the list, but it can keep you occupied, like waiting every week. It's like, it encourages you to run through old content, like let's say level 16 dungeons, level 50 dungeons, or like old extreme trials, like maybe Thornmarsh or Shiva or Ravana. Like, I'd recommend running through those on Wondrous Tales just so you get a sense of what old content, and it rewards you for doing old content in the game. Again, it's not super important, but it's still something useful to do. Alright, so number 5, make sure to buy gear for your monk and for caster classes if you plan to level up Samurai or Red Mage respectively. Now, for Samurai, it'll be sharing gear with Monk, and Red Mage will be sharing gear with any of the caster classes, so like Black Mage or Summoner. So, like, I would recommend going to Ironworks in Mordona and buying their gear with Poetics, just so that when Stormblood comes out and you unlock Samurai and Red Mage, you're ready to go. Like, you don't need to grind for gear. Like, yeah. So that's all I can really say for that. Alright, so number 6, download the benchmark for the game, which is on Square Enix website or Final Fantasy XIV's website. Why is it important to download the benchmark? The reason for that is so you can see how Stormblood runs on your computer, because there's going to be some graphical changes to the game. I think one of the main reasons why is, well, obviously it's a new expansion, and they're removing support for PlayStation 3, so that gives the game all new graphical capabilities. So download the benchmark, see how your computer runs on it. It seems to pretty well optimized on most computers, but it is the benchmark. Things could change, and it could give you a general idea of what the expansion will be like. So yeah. And number 7, finally, pre-order Stormblood. Just so, why this is important is you get lots of bonuses if you pre-order Stormblood. Like, one of the main bonuses is you get early access to Stormblood. Now, Stormblood publicly releases on June 20th, 2017, but if you pre-order it on Steam or on their website, Final Fantasy XIV, or through Square Enix, I mean, if you pre-order it, you get early access, and you get to play it on June 16th, 2017, so that's about 5-6 days access. Sorry if I don't know my math. I'm just trying to think quickly. Anyways, these are the ways how I think you guys can prepare for Stormblood. I think these tips will be helpful. Anyways, guys, I hope you all like this little guide. I guess you would call it a guide. Anyways, if you have any other tips on how to prepare for Stormblood, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys on June 16th. I'm still gonna be uploading videos, don't be alarmed. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Umbruhh out.